Hey guys, long time no see. I know it has been over a month since I have been on social media and on here. I think it's been over a month. If you don't follow me on Instagram specifically, you wouldn't know what happened last month and why I've been away, although I mean, it wasn't a planned absence, I should say, but I've just been needing to be offline and just adjusting and okay, basically I didn't want to say this in the beginning of the video. I was going to do a life update at the end, but now I feel like I'm just tiptoeing around a weird situation and you guys are like, what are you talking about? What is happening? So okay, wow, cool. I'm great at this speaking thing. So basically last month, on September 15th, we had to say goodbye to Beasley, our Cocker Spaniel. Obviously it's still hard for me to talk about. I don't want to get into a whole lot of detail, but we did have to put her down, which I never experienced that before. I mean, our other dog passed away on his own at home, so making the decision is like a whole different ballgame that I was not ready for, or I don't know. It was really hard. Anyone who's been through it knows what it's like just to lose a little furry family member is really hard. Okay. Crap. Come on, Katie. Where is your heart of stone when you need it? Basically, I don't want to get into it because it's just going to be a sad, sad mess, but I wanted this to be at the end of the video, so at least, okay, well, this is going great. I wanted to quickly say how thankful I am to those of you who have sent me comments and messages and tweets and snaps about Beasley, and I know a lot of you followed along with her journey, so to speak, especially starting back in 2016 when her whole debacle happened. But yeah, so I'm very grateful. I know I have like 50 snaps that I haven't opened just because even it's been over a month, but I still don't feel ready to fully like get into that, and I appreciate your guys' support. I don't want you to think that I'm like purposely being mean and ignoring you. It's just I'm not really ready quite yet to get into that, you know, mindset and stuff. So yeah, but I'm so thankful. So thank you guys for all of your sweet and kind words. That being said, now I wanted to do a favorites video today. It's not like a monthly favorites, obviously, because this is taking place in a very strange spot in the month, but I have been loving these products. It's been a while since I've done a favorites. I can't even really call this a fall favorites. It's really just stuff that I have been enjoying currently. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, I have a foundation combination that I am wearing today. My camera washes me out, so it's not like this ever gives accurate color depiction, but it's this combination here. We have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. Now this is a tad too dark for me right now. I have the shade 2W1 Dawn, so it's a warm shade. They do have neutral and cool tones, I believe cooler pink as well. The other foundation I've been mixing it with is this Maybelline Fit Me. This is the matte and poreless version in the shade 110 Porcelain, which is too light for me. So I mixed the two together and it's a perfect combination. I really have been enjoying it. This is the first time I've tried either of these foundations together. They work really well. The consistency of the two is the same. Like, I don't discern any difference between the two as far as like the liquidiness goes. This is the first combination that doesn't sink into my smile lines. Every other foundation does, which I don't really mind all that much, but the fact that this doesn't is actually like kind of mind-blowing, and I've really been enjoying the coverage that these provide. I think they work well with both a sponge and a brush. I've used both and like them equally. Today I did use a sponge, but I've just really been enjoying these. If you happen to have both of them and you just haven't mixed them before, I think it's a really good combination. I forgot to mention, I did receive the Estee Lauder foundation through Octoly, which is something I've talked about before. Basically, if you're a YouTuber, I highly suggest checking it out, but you can get products to try for free. You get to pick which products you want to do or use, and then you can provide a fully honest review. If you hate it, you can say you hate it and you won't be punished for it. So that's where I got this. Next up is a product that I have felt mixed feelings about this is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that everybody freaking loves. Everybody. I have not heard like one person even say negative things about this. I had like a really bad breakout like a little over a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, with just like cystic acne. Like it was, I mean, it was only 2, but they were like mountains, literal mountains on my chin. So this does the job, and I know like it would have been better to just let my skin breathe, but I couldn't. And this stuff, I mean, you have to give it its credit. It's so high coverage when you need it to be. Like this was my savior. Even though I still had the mountain, it blended in with the rest of my face. It wasn't like, you know, quite as mountain-esque. This is not, what are these words happening right now? There are that's French. There are 2 Becca products I have been loving, new to me, and one of them is limited edition, so I want to mention that one really quickly. This is the highlighter in the shade Lilac Geode, and this is still available as of this morning on Ulta's website, and it is a duochrome, which you guys know I have a weakness for duochromatic products. This is like a pink with a golden shift, and I normally would not gravitate towards pink highlights. I'm just not into it, but the fact that it has the gold shift makes all the difference. I am wearing it a bit today. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. This is a little bit dark for my skin tone. Not necessarily that it looks dark, but that it doesn't add as much brightness as something a little bit lighter than this. But as you guys know, for highlights for me, I don't love like bright white or pearly highlights as you would usually put on like a lighter skin tone. I prefer things a little bit darker, a little bit more golden champagne, something that blends in a little bit more with my skin, and then when you turn you can see it a little bit more. I don't want it to be like, hey, highlight all the time. But I really have been enjoying this, so if you want to pick it up, you have to get it now because it is limited edition, and like I said, it's still available on Ulta's website. The other Becca product I have been loving is one of their bronzers, one of their Sunlit bronzers in the shade Capri Coast, and it looks like this. It has a cool wavy pattern in it, and I've never tried any of Becca's bronzers. The only things I've really tried from them are their highlighters and their blush, and I have to say this is such a nice powder. It blends so seamlessly, it's ridiculous. I've never used one quite like this, and the brush that I like to use with this is this IT Cosmetics brush that does not have a name, but it's super soft and fluffy, and it just, oh, the combination is ridiculous. I freaking love it. I'm wearing it today. They have a shade even lighter than this one, I believe, and I read all the reviews, and a lot of them were about the lightest shade because it's supposed to be really good for very fair skin. I wanted to give you guys a heads up about that if you were looking for a bronzer for fair skin. So really been enjoying these. I also got these products through Octoly. Like I said, if you're a beauty YouTuber especially, definitely check them out because, I mean, free Becca products in exchange for review is like, I mean, come on guys, come on, check it out. I've been trying out a new setting spray, new to me anyway. It's the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray, and dude, I love this one. This, I did spray it all over my face today, not that you can tell. Do I really feel like this mattifies? It's hard for me to say because almost all of my foundations are on the matte side of things, so I can't really say because my face before I use this already looks pretty matte, but I have to say this is a long-lasting setting spray. The mist on this is very fine. I'm very happy with it. There is no scent, I don't think. Maybe a slight scent, but nothing offensive or anything like that. Obviously, because I didn't even remember if it had one. I do thoroughly enjoy this. I will repurchase this after I finish it. So far, I'd say this is my favorite drugstore setting spray. I like this one more than the Milani one, and I know I'm gonna be, that's an unpopular opinion around here, I guess, but this one has really impressed me. I have an eyeshadow favorite that I don't know, honestly, how popular it's been. It went viral when it first came out, and then I don't know if people are talking about it anymore, but it is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I did film another PR unboxing like a few weeks ago, and I just, like I said, need to take a step back from everything, so I didn't even edit it yet, but it will be up, and it included the PR package that Urban Decay sent me with this in it. I'm sure you all have seen it, but just in case you've been living under a rock like me, this is what the palette looks like. It's full of warm tones. It is a beautiful, beautiful palette. If you like warm tones, obviously this will be right up your alley. I will have to say, none of these shades are my favorite as a lid color just because there's not a whole lot of contrast going on in here. But as you guys know, I love golds, and I have way too many of them. So basically this palette goes with any gold that I could possibly want to put on my lids. So this is like the perfect companion for that. Today I did actually use the shade Dirty Talk, which is this one right here, which is like a metallic rusty color, on my lids, but over that I did put the Makeup Geek hologram pigment, which you guys should know by now is one of my absolute favorite makeup products in the entire planet. So that is what's giving it a little bit of a duochromatic finish. Hopefully that will pick up on camera. But that palette I have truly been loving. The lip product I've been wearing basically non-stop for the past couple months is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Sandstorm. This is one of the products that they sent me several months ago in that big PR package with all those lip products. This is basically the only nude shade in the entire line that would work for my skin tone anyway. So of course this is the one that I've been testing a lot, and I really like this. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's very neutral. I love it. It's got a brown tone to it. It's just right up my alley. It's a great formula. I will say it's not transfer proof. Like, it doesn't dry fully matte as the name suggests, liquid suede. But if you were looking for something like that, I would go for a different formula. But I do really enjoy this. It has a very smooth application, and overall I do definitely recommend this. If I ever finish this up, I would repurchase it, or I guess purchase the first one of mine with my own money, you know, because PR. Anyway, okay. I have one skincare product. This is from Milk Makeup. This is their hydrating oil, and it's a solid oil. I'm honestly not a big fan of using skin oils. I know it's a very trendy thing. So when they sent this to me, I honestly didn't touch it for months. And now I really have been enjoying this, using it on my neck and décolleté area especially. I didn't realize that my neck was, I don't want to say rough, but until I used this, I didn't realize like how soft it could be and like smooth and hydrated it could feel. And I know that's like a really weird observation, but this has like made all the difference. I've really been enjoying this. It's so easy to use because it is solid. All you do is just basically like run it across or your face or wherever you want to use it, and just kind of like rub it in. You don't even have to really, and then that's it. No fuss. No chance of spilling it or anything. It's just so convenient, so I've really been liking this. Lastly, I have a couple of fashion-y favorites, and this is a crew neck, which says Caffeine Queen, which you could probably see because I think you guys are literate. This is from Shein. It will be in my next clothing haul, but I'll also link it in the description box below. But I really love this. This is good quality. It's thick and plushy, and it is fleece lined. I really enjoy this, and I can totally see an outfit with this for fall especially. It's so freaking hot here. This is the first day where it's even remotely fall-like. Like, literally yesterday it was 80 degrees, and today it's overcast, so obviously I had to put a sweater on. But just like this, with a beanie and some combat boots and a dark lip, and I'm so excited for it to actually cool down because it's supposed to heat up again. This was just like a one-time taste, a tease of fall. My other fashion favorite is my Pura Vida bracelets. I've talked about them before, but I just really love them. Last month was the first time ever I subscribed to their monthly club, where you pay $15 a month and you get 3 bracelets. Of course, you don't know what's coming in the mail, so it's kind of like a gamble, but I have loved the past 2 months, and I am wearing some of them. Hold on. These 3 right here, this gold bar on the cream, this black one with the gold little rock things, and then the skull burgundy one here are the October pack, and I'm so blown away by it. Last year I believe it was very like orange and black themed, if I remember correctly, and I was really hoping that that wouldn't happen this month, and this is just amazing. So I will link that below if you are interested. Alright, that is it for this current favorites video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this video started on such a negative note, but I feel like I needed to tell you guys like what's been going on. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!